Hey guys, it's Glen Brown and welcome back to the YouTube series. We're on video number 13 and this one is super important, guys. You do not want to miss this. Stick around to the end of the video and I guarantee this will change your life. I know so many people out there who literally just don't even know what a digital handshake is, are not utilizing it, and are literally shooting themselves in the foot every single day by not taking action. With that being said, guys, I am literally giving you this free value because this course by Elliott, it's called Blindspots. It's completely recreated and changed my life. It took me from point A, from being a freaking loser who had nothing going for him, to point Z, to being literally, I'm not even close to reaching my max potential, but I have so much fire and passion and just energy and love in my life and purpose. All I want is for you guys to take this free value, consciously pay attention, get a pen, get a piece of paper, take notes, and literally utilize it and change you and your family's life. I guarantee you go through this whole series and you will literally double, triple, or quadruple your income just from the free content. But with that being said, I am a direct resource to Elliott. Like I said, the #1 sales trainer in the world. Guys, if you want more information, if you want everything that you need to become the top 1% in your industry, if you're in sales, if you're in leadership, if you're a CEO, that is going to be anywhere from $500,000 to $10 million a year. If that's who you want to be, and it's not about the money, but if you want to be thriving and successful in every area of life, guys, please call or text me at 573-305-9393. I'll get you all the information you need, and we'll get you on the road to literally becoming the best person that you've ever even could imagine that you could become. With that being said, let's get started with the video, guys. So #1, we're going to be talking about your digital handshake. This is huge and this is everything. We got to get this locked in. I know so many people out there who literally just need to have this information, so make sure you're paying attention. So you need to make sure you have your digital handshake locked and loaded on your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, and your TikTok. You can have other ones like Twitter and so forth, but these are going to be the top 5 of the most important. Guys, make sure you go ahead and create an account on all of them. Even if you don't post right away, which you should be, make sure you create an account on all of them and have them prepared and ready to fire off and ready to go. Okay, so this is the first thing. Your digital handshake is going to be the first thing that people see when they click on your profile. So of course, when someone clicks on your profile, you want them to think good things, right? Okay, we're understanding there, right? Because a lot of people just seem to not understand this. So they will immediately decide if they like you, if you look like you're an amateur or a pro, and if they decide if you would be a good person to do business with, if you look trustworthy, if they're comfortable with literally spending their money with you. Now ask yourself right now, do you feel like that your profile, when someone clicks on it, do you feel like somebody's fired up to do business with you? Most likely not. I would say 99% of people do not have this going for them. So we have to clean up your profile. So #2, but #1 in the series, right? So your profile picture, okay? Is it high profile? Okay? Whenever someone clicks on your profile, is it professional? This needs to be a headshot. It needs to be a professional headshot or some kind of picture where someone can see your face, identify who you are, and be like, okay, that guy looks nice. He looks, or that girl, that woman, she looks very well taken care of. She or he is obviously, dressed well, fixes their hair nice, and they have a great smile. You have to make sure it's a professional headshot. If you don't, what is that impression going to make? Not a good one, okay? So, do you think that someone would want to just run with you, to want to do business with you? Do you think someone, by looking at your profile right now, would want to be friends with you? Do you? Would they want to invest their time and their money into you? So do not let this be a picture of your freaking dog. Do not let this be a picture of a team logo or your kid. Listen, it's unattractive. It's completely okay to post your dog and your kids and your sports teams or whatever. That's going to be in your photo section, okay, guys? I swear, if your profile picture is a picture of the Las Vegas Raiders, what do you think someone thinks of you? Dude, you cannot be living your life on social media through a NFL team. Unless if you own the team or you freaking are a player on the team or something like that. Even then, you can't be having this going on. You can't be having your kid on your profile. Yeah, that's a little bit less bad than a logo or, another example. But with that being said, I mean, you want to make sure that this is of you so people know exactly who you are within 30 seconds of looking at your profile picture. This is super, super important. It's just unattractive and it's unprofessional when it's just this other crap, just a random quote or whatever it is. We got to clean this up. Okay, so if you showed a stranger, right? If you went to the mall right now and you just showed them your profile picture, would that person be able to guess who you are, what you do for a living? If not, we got to change this, okay? Literally, why do you think you're missing out on so much business? Why do you think there's other people who are killing it in life? It's because other people know who they are. Literally, you would probably make so much more money, but if someone came to your profile, first off, they wouldn't even know who you are. Second off, they would not trust you. They would not want to spend money with you, and they wouldn't even want to be around you, okay? This is super vital. Your bio, okay, is who you are. So example, you could say, you're God-loving, love fitness. You can say I'm a husband, a father. You can say all these different kind of things. You got to basically use adjectives to describe who you are, what you do, and what your core values are. Listen, so you want people to be able to, obviously, number one, see your profile picture, see you're a professional, see that you take care of yourself and that you look like someone that they get along with, that they would want to do business with. And then you obviously want to make sure that your bio says exactly who you are and what you represent. What are your core values? Make sure you write it down right now. If you don't know what it is, if you have trouble finding it out, go and watch the other videos that I've already posted. Guys, every single video can be referenced back to other videos in the past as well. Go find out where your core values are, find out your top 5 priorities, what's important to you, and live by that, guys. That is super important. So you need to make sure that anyone needs to know in a glance, okay? Whether that they like you, whether that they think that you're professional, and just who you are within a 30-second glance of looking at your profile picture. This is massive. So be selective with who you follow as well. So on Facebook especially, there's going to be people that, when you scroll down, it'll say people that you follow. Listen, you want to make sure you're selective, because if they scroll down and they see like 3 or 4 just kind of weirdos, and I'm not even being rude, I'm not being disrespectful at all, but there's people who also just have weird, goofy profile pictures or just random images or messages or whatever. And sometimes it's just a lot of perverted stuff out there, and it's honestly disgusting. With that being said, if you follow those people, they're going to automatically judge you just like you would judge them if you're looking at their profile picture. And they're going to see that and be like, I do not want anything to do with this person. Even though they have a good bio and a good profile picture, it's still kind of off-putting that they have these people. Like, they just kind of put you in the same boat with them. So we do not want that to happen. Number 3 is going to be your post, okay? This is huge. So don't ever post about politics, ever. Okay? Dude, people do not need to hear your opinion all the time. People most of the time don't want to know your opinion. And honestly, your opinion on politics does not matter. Nobody cares what it is. Listen, there's a million different opinions out there. And to be completely honest with you guys, cut out the news in general, like literally, okay? It's the media literally just brainwashing you, only showing you the things that they want you to see, to put fear in you, to try to like sway you in one direction or the other. It's all ridiculous. You're wasting your brain cells, you're wasting your heartbeats watching this stuff. So let alone, don't even watch it, but definitely don't talk about it, and definitely don't post about it on your social media about your opinion, because most people don't care. And also ask yourself this, there's a pie, right? There's 100% of the pie you can have. Do you want 5% of that pie? Do you want 50% of that pie? Or do you want 100% of that pie? Well, I guarantee you, if you don't put your opinion out there and you're not giving a strong opinion on whatever it is that everyone's talking about and there's debating about, guess what? You're not going to have to pick one side or the other, right? So people aren't going to just automatically dismiss you because of your opinion. So learn that you don't always have to give your opinion. And also, when you're in a room and you're around other people who are constantly giving their opinions, why don't you just take a step back and listen to them? And listen to how they always seem like they have to have their say in everything. Do you want to be like those people? Absolutely not. That's what we're going to change today. Okay. So you must live by your top 5 core values, like I said. And you must show you living them. So your posts must reflect your core values and how you live them. So for example, if you love God, make sure you post about God. Make sure that you show, you read in the Bible, you pray, whatever you do, make sure you post it. If you're a husband, or if you're a father, or if you're a mother, make sure that you're posting pictures of your kids, videos of your kids, or just you spending time with them. Make people know what your values are. Dude, if you don't put yourself out there, even if you have the profile picture and the bio, but you have no posts because you're never active, no one knows you. You're not on top of their mind. They're not ever going to remember you if they ever need anything in your service or your product or your industry. They won't even think about you. But not even on that. If you're not posting what you do, they don't really know if you're really that person that you said on your bio. So we have to be active, have to have a good profile picture, have to make sure that our bio is looking good, that they know who we are, and then we have to be active and make sure that we're posting and reflecting our core values. So make sure you get your top 5 core values down, because that literally right there will change your life. Your top 5 priorities should also connect with your top 5 core values. And in those, you just go and show the world how you live, because you are the content. Go back and watch the other video. You are the content. All the content is, it's not your job. Stop trying to sell everybody all your products and services. Just show them how you live on a daily basis, and people will start to admire you. All right, so you must clean up your old content on your page. So literally, like I said, if there's any just disgusting stuff, disrespectful stuff, bad comments, if there's any, just negative posts or anything like that, we just have to go and clean it up. Listen, it might take 2 or 3 months, or not 2 or 3 months. It might take 2 or 3 days to actually go in there and clean it all up and make it look professional. But once you do it, dude, you're going to feel so rewarding, and you're going to be able to have a firm foundation to go forward. And literally, like we said in the very first video, okay, today, if you're brand new here, today the old life is gone. And right now, your new life is starting. So you can clean up that page, and then in a second, you can become a whole different person, and you can project your new personality, the new you online, and then you will become that person. If you become your future self today, and then in a year from now, if you give yourself permission to lie, like I said in the first video, in a year from now, you literally are that person. So you have to understand, you just have to go back, clean everything up, and then you're on the firm foundation to go into the future. Okay, so this is huge. Never whine, never complain, never be negative on social media, because literally, dude, no one will ever want to do business with you. Why would anyone want to do business with a whiny baby? Seriously. Like, if you're negative, you're putting negativity out in the world, you're going to attract what you put into the world. So you have to put out positivity. You got to put out motivation. You got to put out love, and you got to put out how you live your life in a positive fashion. If not, I promise you, the negativity you put out, it's going to come right back to you. So what are we going to decide to do today? Put out positive messaging, put out love, put out trust, put out purpose, put out passion. And that is exactly what we will receive back. That's how God works. And that's why God is amazing. God is great. And I can't even explain that. In your top 5 core values, God has to be in that number 1 slot. I promise you. You could be so successful right now. But if you do not have God in your life, if you're not making him the number 1 priority and building that relationship every day, all this foundation is going to crash and burn. I promise you. It will eventually burn out. And if it never does burn out, you truly never live a fulfilled life, and you truly never reach your max potential. Dude, you didn't even hit a fifth of your max potential. I love this quote. It just says, as an individual, some things are possible. With an individual, nothing is possible, but with God, all things are possible. And I'm a walking testimony of that. He's changed my life. He's directed me to this course, and he's allowed me to literally flourish in every area of life. So guys, find God. I promise you, you will freaking 10x, 20x what you think is possible in this world. I don't care how successful you are. Okay, so your digital handshake is the way just people think you live in general. When they click on your profile, if they dare meet you in person, your digital profile or your digital handshake is how they think you live. So how big do you think this is? How important do you think this is? This is everything, guys. Number 4. So you must build a social media that matches your future dreams, okay? So don't wait. Don't sit around and wait and be like, okay, well, I'm going to build and I'm going to become this person and then I'm going to post. No, dude. What's more inspirational? To see somebody who's just getting started, isn't very good, kind of an amateur who blossoms into this a freaking amazing professional, and literally you've seen from start to finish who they became? What's more, or what is better? What is more inspirational? That, or is it somebody who just grinds in the dark for 3 months, comes out and he seems like he's pretty good, and then he doesn't even make a very big leap? A huge leap from amateur to pro, or a small leap that no one even seen the progress or what you put into the work? Guys, start from today forward. Do not wait. You could literally die tomorrow. I could die tomorrow. We never know when our last day is going to be. Do not wait. Inspire the world. Put out your purpose. Put out your passion and change people's lives. That's what this whole thing is about. This isn't about you. This isn't about me. This is about putting out positive information out there and changing people's lives because they see how you run. They see your core values. They see you're not a fraud. And they see you'll do what you say you're going to do. And you're going to be able to build a business that your family can last for a lifetime and many lifetimes after you because you became the top 1% in your industry. Okay, so take the time to build the greatest business tool in the world, which is social media. Guys, you can build 1 million followers, 1 million fans, 1 million engaged just supporters on social media very quickly. How long would it take you to literally cold call people, to knock on doors, to go into businesses, just to try to find 1 million people to do business with? Guys, relationships are the new currency, and the fastest, and most efficient way to do that is social media. So we have to learn how to utilize social media, how to make ourselves attractive online, know what to post, how to post, and know when someone clicks on our profile so they know exactly what we do, who we are, and how to contact us, how to do business with us. If we don't, guys, money's going to be slipping through your fingers like crazy. And listen, if you're not getting that money, I promise you, someone else that you know that is your competition is literally going to get that business. They're more than likely going to treat your customer like crap, not give them the service that they deserve, probably make them pay a higher price, all because you were too freaking lazy to go ahead and fix your digital handshake. How does that feel? Not very good. That's why we're going to fix it right now. So if you missed this, you can do everything else right. Literally everything else. You could be the best speaker, the most charismatic, have the best attitude, everything. But you're going to miss so much business because you did not take the time out to build your digital handshake. Because when someone clicks on your profile, they see a freaking sports logo and they think, okay, this is a bot account, and they scroll past you and don't even pay you any mind, when in reality, you are the best in your industry. So you have to understand this and get this through your mind that this is the social media era. It's time to change, and it's time to fix these blind spots that everybody else is missing so you can become the top 1% in your industry. Do you want the life that do you want to give the life to your family that they've always dreamed of? Do you want to support anyone that you can around you? Do you want to be able to literally give away to the church, give away to charities, give away to your fans, family, friends, any loved ones out there who need you? Or do you just want to stay average? Because if you don't change this, you're going to be average for the rest of your life. So guys, take these notes and let's go. Okay, so define your core values. Don't be a fraud and live by them. So we already covered that, but just don't be a fraud, okay? Whatever your core values are, stick by them. Use social media as an accountability tool, show how you live, and never waver. This isn't a 5-day a week, a 4-day a week, a 6-day a week thing. This is a 7-day a week commitment to show the world how you live, how you're different from everybody else, and how to separate yourself from the rest of the pack. Listen, you are a leader. You are the example. You set the standard. You do not let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do, and it's time to change. It's time to get the life you've always dreamed of. Okay, so the digital handshake is what someone sees in the first 30 seconds of just looking at your profile picture. That is the recap of the whole thing. So you want to make sure on every single profile picture, or every single profile, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and the first 30 seconds, look at your own profile picture. Can they tell who you are? Would they want to do business with you? How does your bio look? Who do you follow? And how do your posts look? And how consistent are you? And do your core values, what your bio is, do they match up with your post? If so, then you're on the road to becoming the top 1% in your industry. Now we just have to become creative. Now we just have to be posting frequently, and we literally be on top of people's minds. Have a posting schedule, a routine. You add this to all the other courses, all the other information I gave you, and I promise you guys are already making $100,000 plus a year just by watching these videos and implementing it. So if you have to, go back and watch the rest of the videos. This will change your life. And lastly, like I said, this whole course is literally just about fixing blind spots and becoming a professional. There's so many blind spots in this world. This might seem silly. Some of you might be watching this like, dude, obviously we know that. Okay, I promise you, go look at any of your friends on your Facebook list or on anything. So many people do not do this. They neglect it. They don't care. They don't put in the effort. They're lazy. They just have no passion and they don't want to change. A lot of people talk about changing. A lot of people say they want to change. Do you want to change? Then change. In order to change, you have to start patterning and interrupting your mind. You have to plug into different content, not different entertainment, but different methods of knowledge to get different things flowing in your brain. Once you plug into different things, instead of watching SportsCenter, watching highlights, watching the NFL, watching TV shows and drama shows, whatever it is, instead of watching that stuff, you cut it all out and you start plugging into training. You plug into Andy, you plug into the Blind Spots course. Once you plug into any kind of self-development, different thoughts are going to throw through your brain, and then different words are going to come out of your mouth, and different actions are going to happen. And that is how you change. It is that simple. And it cannot be more simple than that. It sounds too good to be true, but it's not. It's time to change, guys. With that being said, if you're ready to literally fix all of your blind spots, not just this, not just the videos I've been through, but literally every single one that you can think of, guys, please call or text me at 573-305-9393. Investing a little bit of your money into yourself with a course like this to self-develop and become the best you can be, not just in business, not just to become the top 1% in your industry, but to be way closer to God, just fulfilled, because the only way through fulfillment is through God, to be physically in the best shape of your life, to be on fire again, to have that passion, that self-love, to be mentally clear, to literally have no anxiety, no worries, and literally be on fire, and then emotionally have so much love. Because the more self-worth you have, the more you're going to love yourself. The more you love yourself, the more love you can spread into others. Because like it says in the Bible, we should love others how we love ourselves. So the more you love yourself, the more you'll be able to love others. And then on top of this, you can have as much money as you want, as much effort and as much work as you want to put in, you will have it. Because you'll have all the skill set and the habits and the discipline and the routine to get there. Guys, it's time to change. It's time to go to the top 1%. It's time to literally recreate your mind, recreate your life, and everything about you to become to become attractive, become somebody that anybody and everybody wants to do business with you and doesn't want to do business with anybody else in their life. With that being said, guys, if you want to join the Elliott Challenge, me and my fiance Anna, we're on day 41 today. Tomorrow will be day 42. Make sure to just tag or post on your story or on your regular post, #Elliott Challenge, put 1 out of 1,095. It's 3 years straight. All that means is you cut out all the distractions. You grow in all these areas every single day for the next 3 years. No breaks. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. If you do that every day and you self-develop, you get 1% better. And 3 years from now, Andy guarantees that you will be a millionaire, or whatever your dreams are, you will literally have them. So if you're ready to change, if you're literally ready, so many people made a New Year's resolution, and I think 95% of people stop before the first week's over. Don't let yourself be that person. If you did have a situation where you did go back and you're not on the track that you were on whenever the year first started, guys, this is a wake-up call to get back on the track, because you're worth more. You have more in you. You have a purpose. You have a passion in your life. You just have to find it. Guys, I love you so much. I appreciate all the love and support. Of course, we're going to be back with more free content, literally to give you guys whatever you want in this world, to give you the opportunity and the information you need to go out and do whatever you want. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a blessed night. If you guys never need anything in the world, please call or text me.